Do. Welcome to welcome to part 3 of Some Assembly Required. We're gonna continue on our I changed the camera angle, as you can tell. So we gotta continue our V8. Now I did a little bit of offline research. Shock! I did a little offline research. So I didn't search anything. I just did some work on my own here. So it seems like these toothpicks we do need to use for the next part. Now, if you remember last night, we're getting ready to start building like the flywheel and the crankshaft and all that. So we were looking at this last night. Yeah, this part right here. We were looking at this part, so it actually is a toothpick. Now it shows us using where's the little tool? It shows us using this thing to measure. So like one of these lines to one line is supposed to be like an eighth, like 8 millimeters, I think, or something like that. But they're all, so you can put like lines in the wood, you know, and try to break it. I'm wondering if we can just put it like in the actual gear itself. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute. So for part 6, we need pieces 17. That's what we need first, part number 17. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, please. We don't really have that much more of this to put together, actually. Alright, where is part 17? It's a little, like, rectangular piece. We're going to need these two pieces here in a minute, 20 and 21. Let me take those out now. Here, I can just take this whole thing out of the... Okay, so here's 20. And I'm going to sand a little bit of this before... I'm going to sand every piece, actually, a little bit tonight before we use it. Okay, so I don't see 17 there. I must just be completely blind. $52. Am I really just that blind? I could be. I could really be that blind. I don't think I already pulled it out. You make sure 17 is the right piece. Yeah, 17. It's a little like nut. It looks almost like this, but that's 40 right there. Okay, it's none of those. It's none of those. Oh, there's 17. So it looks like we're just putting 1 on it right now. And then we put 19. And then 20 and 21. Okay. So we have so we have this piece here, we have 17. And then we also have 19, which is a little gear. Number 19. Okay, 9. Oh! Oh, that hurt. Oh. Oh, there's... No, that's 18. I'm probably going to start bleeding here in a minute. That hurt. That hurt real bad. I pricked my finger. I pricked it in my finger. Alright, I just... Maybe I shouldn't even be doing this tonight, man. I must be blind as a bat, because I cannot find these fuckers. Where are you? Where are you hiding? It looks like it's one of these gears. That's what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like this piece right here. Okay, that's 20 and 21. And we have 17. Oh, 17 goes on one side. And then we have 18, 19, I guess, on the other side. Okay, so let's put 17 on one of these sides. See, it doesn't look like they're doing around the back at all right there. Okay, so we have 17. Good catch, Tommy. Okay, that's there. Now we need 18 and 19. So here's 18. Okay, let's find number 19 now. It can't be, no, that gear is too big. It can't be, that gear wouldn't make sense. It's a small gear. It's a small little gear. It goes by a number 19. Ah, there's 19, right there. Ask and ye shall find, right? Get out of there, bitch. Let's use a little footy thing. There we go. Little foot thing. Okay, so we have all this. Let's make some space. Let's sand some of this down a little bit. Where did I toss the... Okay. Okay, that's good. Let's put number 18 on. And then let's put number 19 on. And now we have 20 and 21. Now this is the one where we need to start putting little sticks together. So we're supposed to put these two pieces together like this, right? I'm thinking instead of measuring the sticks on this thing, I'm thinking about just putting the sticks in and then just trying to break it off in there if I can do that. Let me see here. Okay. So that's the toothpick. Okay, there's definitely more space going that way. And that looks like that's about a... Yeah, that's about 1/8 of an inch. Okay. Where's my knife at? Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Let's see if I can get this piece in. They did say I can use this piece to help push it in. Oh yeah, look at that. It does work pretty well, pushing it in. Alright, we got a little extra piece there on the outside there. I think that still could be the easiest way, is just to shove this stick in with, where's this piece here, until it hits the backside. As long as we get the holes lined up. Unless we are forced just to use the beginning of the... I wonder if we can't use the thick part of the toothpick here. I wonder if we just need to be plugging new toothpicks in the whole time. I think that's what you actually have to do. It almost seems like it's too thick for the rest of the piece to fit in there. Let's try this again. I don't know, it fits in there now. Is this a thicker toothpick? Could be. Oh, this is my... This was one of my own toothpicks. I need the ones that are complete circles. Like here. Okay, so this should work better now. So let's take this out and we'll actually cut it the right way. Okay. Oh man, that feels like it's going to come out now. Okay. Alright, this one's good here. Let's cut this piece off. that's good. Let's try to do one on the other side here. Okay, so that's good. Let's cut this little piece off. I am using a brand new blade, by the way, which will make this whole thing a lot easier. Okay, so we have three pieces in. We just need 3 more pieces. Okay, so that is now stopped. Seems like no matter which way I go, I can't get this thing to face the camera. I must be just completely... I might just be a big moron. I'll figure it out in a minute. Let me just make sure I don't cut myself. Still got to cut some more of that off. Okay. Go. A little nubbin. Look at that little piece right now. That little piece we just had to cut off down. Little piece we had to cut off down. Alright, we only got 2 more of these little bastards to do. I think we have to do this again on the next page if I remember reading it correctly. Yay! Go. Alright, now I just have one more. Oh yeah, I just have one more to do. Okay. Let's cut this one off now. Come on, bitch. Oh, hang on, before I cut it, let's make sure it fits. Actually, that's pretty damn close. Let me just sand down. So there's a lot of like jagged little pieces, so I just want to sand these down. Just a little bit. Hopefully I can sand these down a little bit and I don't have to worry about cutting them. Okay, I think that'll be okay. Okay. So now let's get this piece up top here on the camshaft. So this is going up here on the camshaft. Here we go. And now these two gears will be working together now. You know, once we get everything really working. Crankshaft turns the camshaft. Cool. Okay. So then after we do all that, then we have number 22, which was one of the first pieces that we popped out. Just a radiator fan. So let's put that on. And then we need 23, which is a long, like, almost toothpick kind of thing. We were using those last night to hold the engine block together. Pieces like this. Call me crazy. I almost want to kind of watch Prometheus tonight. Or Alien Covenant. Either one. They're interchangeable to me. I don't know why. I just thought about that, but I don't know. I just kind of really want to watch. I've watched the real Alien movies. I've watched them plenty of times. And every once in a while I get a hankering to watch one of the shittier ones. Even even a couple of weeks ago, I watched the Alien 4. Like the really shitty one. Like that one was like the shittiest of them all. There we go. Okay, and this is going in. Alright, where the fuck is this going in it? Oh, I guess just behind the fan. Okay. So we have to do what we did with the fan here. We have to do what we did with like the engine block where we snapped the piece in place. And then this piece, we are just putting flush behind it. The angle side of it faces away from the wood piece. Oh, that's cool. That actually goes into the, that is pretty cool. That's a good idea. So that piece we just put in, it actually goes not only through the fan, but it also goes through the fan down here too. Like the little fan that we put in, the one up here. It goes through that one too. That's pretty dope. Alright, so all of page 1 is done. Now we just have the back page. Who doesn't like the back page, man? A lot of good shit happens on the back page. Oh, we gotta do the same fucking thing again. 17, 18, 24, 25. Motherfucker. Alright. Alright. I guess. I guess. Alright, let's find 17 and 18 again. They're right up here. There's oh, there it is. Our utility tool. Alright, so here's 17 and 18. 17 goes on first. Because 17 fills the hole in right here. So, you know what I'm saying? Gotta fill that hole, baby. And put on number 18. And now we need the clutch and like the master cylinder. So we got 24, 25. Hopefully my X-Acto knife is sharp enough to continue to cut these pieces. Okay, there's 24. 25. Ooh. A lot of sharp pieces here. Sand this down a little bit. Okay. So now we have to do the same thing, I think. By George, we have more of this bullshit. Oh, crikey, it is bullshit. Yep. More plugging and playing. Alright, let's go ahead and get it done. Keep on jamming that into my desk, man. I don't like that. I know I could put a piece down to block it, but it's okay. And I say I don't like it, but then I still wind up doing it. Here we go. Here's one piece. And then let's do one up on the top. So we'll have one down below and then we'll have one up top. And then I like to use this piece to push down until it flattens out there. Now we can cut you off. But yeah, having a X-Acto knife or maybe a really sharp kitchen knife, that's going to be essential to this. Alright, so that's number 2. Let's do number 3. Okay. He's gay! Alright, let's see here. Whoa, bitch, where'd you go? How low can you go? How low can you go? Yep. Man down, that one escaped. Hopefully we have another, one more toothpick. Here come the red! Is this one circular? Nope. That's one of my toothpicks. here's a round one. Okay. Okay, that's in there. That one's in there, so let's just break this piece off. I've been trying to be kind of delicate, but it looks like if I just kind of smash it down, it'll cut it. So just sometimes when it happens, it actually moves the piece out a little bit, and then I know one of them on the other one was a little shorter than it should have been, but that's okay. If one out of the 6 is, you know, not 100%, I'm okay with that. If it's, as long as it's really close. Okay, that's done, and one last one, and then we should be done with the X-Acto knife for a while, looks like. We will more than likely be back to regular flying content tomorrow, but tonight we are continuing this. Sand these bad boys down a little bit. Sand these bad boys for life. Alright, then we need a number 26. Where you at, bitch? Where you at, ho? Where you at, ho? Where you at, ho? 26. Where you at, 26? Pick up my sticks. 26. Get on my hoe. Bow nose. Come on, 26. Where are you at? Stop being a bitch, 26. I don't see you. It's your real little piece. Like a little toothpick. There it is. This little piece right here. Little 4-pound baby ounce Jesus. I'm like a spider monkey, old man. Hell, Chip, I love how my kids are talking to you. I'm all jacked up with Mountain Dew, old man. Alright, let's use this toothpick to get this part out again. This piece is too thick. Yeah, this piece was too thick to... Alright, so now we have our clutch. Let's make sure. I'm making sure that this piece is facing up. That way when I put this piece on too, and I snap it back, then as long as that piece is still facing up, I can slip the piece into here that I need to. And again, the slant side is facing up. Hey, come on, bitch. that piece isn't supposed to go in all the way. It's just that piece of wood just did not. Let me try that again. Okay, let's get that piece up again. Okay, that piece is up as well, and then again it looks like the slant is facing up. Yeah, it just doesn't go in all the way. Let me try it the other way this time. We'll try it with the slant side down. Maybe that's the ticket. Yep, that's the ticket. Diagram was wrong. Alright, well, at least maybe I read it wrong. I don't know. There we go. Now the piece is in there. There we go. See, now our fan is turning. Everything's working. We have our clutch, master cylinder. Alright, now we can start building the top of the engine head. So we need a dowel. We need a 56. I think this one's 56. You know what? Let me clean up just a second here. Give me 1 second. There's a bit of a mess here. Let's clean up our work area a little bit. Alright, so 56 we can measure on the front here again. Okay, so this is the right one. And we need 4 27s. Leg is falling asleep. Okay, 4 27s. And a 28. Well, here's 28. And we need 4 of these 27s. Two, 3. No! Where the hell did it go? At least I can get up for a second. My leg falling asleep. Stand up for a few minutes. Get my leg to start working again. Alright, so we have alright, so we got 28. So 28, the side with the little claw, that one you're going to leave empty. And then we're going to be putting this on. And then we have one of those on. Alright, 2 on this side. 2 2 on this side. Oh, this holds the turbocharger, or the air intake actually. That's pretty cool. See, why do some show I see what's going on. No, actually, I don't see what's going on. Why do some of these diagrams have this piece in the middle and some has it in between the first two? That's very strange. Oh, I think I see what's going on here. Okay, so one of them is in here is 2 on one side, 2 on the other. The other one is 1 on one side, 1 on the okay. I got it. I think I got it. We'll find out in a minute. What do we gotta do? Another 28. No, we need a 29 this time. We need a 29 right here. I'm gonna end this show here pretty soon because I'm gonna milk this as long as I can because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to buy another one of these for a while. And like I said, the one I really want to get is that clock, which is like 70 some bucks, I think. I really enjoy I wish I could put these things together like all the time. Like I love these stem kind of things. Wish my kids got into these things. It would have been a lot of fun doing these with them as they grew up, but they never really wanted to do it. Actually, my daughter did for a little while, actually, and then I guess I don't remember why we stopped doing it, but okay, so this one's going to have 1 and then 3. You don't really need to worry about the spacing just yet. You can figure that part out a little bit later, it looks like. Okay, so that's all done now. And now we can actually put these. Okay, so according to this, front of the engine, the one goes here. These pieces have to get in between the pistons. It's a good idea to try to line up the pieces before you actually do it. Because once you commit to putting the pieces in there, it's going to be tough to pull these back out of the wood piece once they're in there. You know, once you lock these little teeth into the holes where they're going to go, it's going to be really tough to get them out if you have to. Probably wouldn't have been a bad idea to wax up top here, just so they would slide around a little easier when you're working on getting these all set up here. Okay. And I think that's in as far as it'll go. Okay, I think that's about it. And then this one should be after the second one. Oh, there is going to be a space in between them. Oh, okay. But not that much of a space. Okay. I think I see what's going on here now. Okay. So that is right. So this piece will stay in the second piece. This will stay in between. I see. I see what's going on here. Oh man, should have waxed this shit. Actually, let me just keep on talking about it. Let me just do it. Okay, that's a little better. That's good. That's good. Excellent. And these pieces are supposed to clamp together. So maybe we do have more to push in on here on both sides. Because these little clamper arms are supposed to go on top of the bar here. We are very far away from making that happen. So we need to continue to push these pieces forward. Hopefully we don't break anything by pushing this up farther. See, now this piece almost reaches. That's good. So we need to push this piece further in probably. So close. So close to being able to lock these in. God, we are like within like a half an inch. Like we are so close. Okay, I got one to lock on. Got the other one to lock on. There we go. Very good. All right, let's see what's next now. So we have number 30 and number 31, which I can see number 30 right here. Well, as much as I like to believe these instructions, the instructions are a little wrong. One of these has got to move. So I'm just going to move. I'm going to move this one back one. If I can get this out now. Without breaking it. Ooh, it's almost broken actually. Oh wow. That piece really is almost broken. Good Lord. I should just break it. Yeah, let me just break. There we go. It's coming off anyways. It's no big deal. So we'll just put it right here. Okay, so we'll make this one lock on. Come on, you fuck. Okay. That's on there. Alright, and we have one more 31 to put on here. We're almost done. I'm going to put on like 2 or 3 more pieces and that's it for tonight. I'll be back with some flying tomorrow. Get back to what we do best. So we have 31 and then we have 32, 3 of these. Okay. So we'll finish with this 31 and 32. I can tell you, after building with this one a little bit, the maker of the clock, the quality is much better. I can't wait to get the clock. I might even just order it tonight. Maybe we'll look at it real quick before I go, because I would like to just get it. Maybe I'll just order it tonight. There you go. So there's our air intake. You know, like on the old V8s with the turbochargers. Air comes in through here, feeds the system, winds the turbo up. All that compressed air blowing out through the exhaust. Turbos wind up using the exhaust of the vehicle, where superchargers use the air coming in. Okay, let's put all this shit away. Yeah, let me go pull up Amazon real quick. Let me pull up that wood clock. Let me not dox myself at the same time. My keyboard. Let me see here. Alright, let me share my screen. Is it showing this? No, it is not. Oh, that's why. I know why. Give me a second. Let me adjust the camera. There we go. I had to adjust it in the importance of things. Okay, so Roker is the company from where I got the clock from. Let me... They make some cool shit. Here it is. This is the clock. This thing right here. Look at this thing. This thing is amazing. And it tells time, the date. It does like everything. I forget what it says. It does 3D clock. Pendulum clock. But yeah, I forget, but it does. It does like date. I thought it does date, time, and something else. But yeah, it's so cool. Yeah, I'm gonna wind. I think I'm just gonna wind up buying this. This thing was so much fun to put together. I know it's like a different version of Legos, but I don't know. I kind of like it. Let me see what advanced looks like. I just want to see what they say advanced is. Dude, didn't we just click on advanced? Oh yeah, marble run. Yep. Oh yeah, the projector. Oh yeah. Here's another marble run also. I haven't seen these before. What are these? Yeah. I don't know. I like the wooden ones better, I think. Wow, look at this one for 120 bucks. Wow, look at that thing. That thing is pretty dope. Look, it's got cool blue lights. That's why it's so expensive, is because they got freaking blue. Anything with blue is more expensive. Yeah, they make good presents. These things are a lot of fun to put together. Hey, look at that guitar and amp. That's cool. Like a Fender Stratocaster. Okay, I'm getting out of here for the night. I'll be back tomorrow with something. I don't know what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Oh yeah, I did say we were going to be flying. We're going to be flying something tomorrow. That's for sure. So anyways, I will see y'all in the next episode of the Airplane Show. Even though this is not airplanes tonight. But you know what I mean. Hit like, subscribe, and that's about it, my friends. I will see you next time.